Hey guys, welcome to another video. Just hanging out with my grapevines here. I thought today we hit up the easiest 5 vegetables and fruits to grow in your garden. Number 1, it's gotta be the tomato. You know, there's a reason why the tomato is the most popular garden plant. And it's not necessarily because it's the best for you. You know, tomatoes and peppers are members of the nightshade family. So in my opinion, the jury is still out whether or not we should be eating them. But I love the taste so much, I eat them anyway. Just something to think about. So the reason that tomatoes are so popular is not the nutrition. It's because they're so easy to grow. And there's multiple reasons that make them easy to grow. Number 1, they germinate readily. You know, even the worst batch of seeds will have over 80% germination rates. You know, number 2, they grow rapidly. You know, given the right heat and light conditions, you know, tomatoes will grow at an unbelievable rate. And another reason, probably one of the biggest reasons, is that they transplant well. So not many people do tomatoes from seed in their garden. They will either grow their own transplants or buy them at the store. And these tomato starter plants, they almost transplant at 100% success rate. So in my opinion, that translates into a huge popularity. They're just starting to get some flowers on these guys. This is a big Brandywine heirloom. Good stuff. If we head down here, it's neighbor. This is an Earliana heirloom. So, it's already got a little tomato right there. So, yeah, tomatoes. Probably the easiest plant to grow. Number 2, it's got to be tomato's cousin, the pepper plant. Now these guys right here, these are just your standard sweet bell peppers. But peppers come in almost as many varieties as tomatoes do. All shapes and colors and levels of heat. There's pretty much a pepper for everybody out there. Again, super easy to grow. They transplant well. They grow fast. They fruit readily. Pepper plant. If you're just starting out, easy one to grow. Now, we gotta have a squash on this list. So we might as well do the easiest of the squashes to grow. Number 3 is the green zucchini. These green zucchinis, they grow at an astonishing rate. And they produce more than you can eat. Such an easy plant to grow. Let's grab this one off. Just twist it off. There you go. Zucchinis. No summer garden is complete without fresh, luscious, red strawberries. Number 4 plant on our list. Strawberries, super easy to grow. Pretty much pest resistant. They fruit at will. You know, if you get an everbearing, depending on where you live, they'll fruit all the way from April to October. Look at these guys. Hey, they're just loaded. There's so many of them. You know, and as I said in my strawberry video, the strawberries send out little runners called stolons. Those stolons become plants themselves. So once you buy one strawberry plant, you never have to buy another one again. One of the other benefits of strawberries is that they're a perennial. They keep coming back every year. You know, unlike your tomatoes and your peppers, you don't have to replant these guys. You plant a bed of strawberries once, it keeps coming back. It keeps coming back. Strawberries, they're a must-have. Well, I wanted to get some flavor in on this list. And you know, it was a toss-up. It was a toss-up between these guys and basil. You know, and I do know basil can be a bit temperamental sometimes outside. And a lot of people like to grow it inside. So I decided to go with green onions for number 5. Now green onions, if you treat them right, they're a perennial as well. You know, this patch of green onions here has been coming up for 5 years straight. And you want to know how I planted them? I bought a bunch of green onions. Not a bunch, but like, well, it's called a bunch. From the grocery store. We ate them. And I left, you know, the white root part is about that big. And then I left about that much green on there. So that tall total. You put them in a jar of water. Roots sprout out. Then you plant them in the ground. And they come back. And they keep coming back. Every year. For free. I will literally never buy green onions again. It doesn't get any easier than that. Now, I know this is a funny list to make. There's literally hundreds of vegetables you can grow in your garden that are super, super easy. You know, and it was hard to leave vegetables out, like carrots. They're not hard. But they're done from seed and they require, you know, a special soil. And they can be prone to carrot fly. You know, lettuce is usually also done from seed. Can be temperamental with the weather, doesn't really like the heat sometimes. And prone to slugs if you have them in your area. So, you know, there was a bunch of plants that could have made the list, but all in all, if you're just starting out your garden, I don't think you can go wrong with this top 5. So just one final point I'd like to make. You know, the reason why we concentrate on what's easy to grow is, you know, if you're not a confident gardener and you're just starting out, you want to be successful. You want to have these plants produce for you so that you can build up your confidence and then grow the next set of plants and then maybe grow some more challenging plants. Maybe grow some plants that, you know, you have some climate challenges that you have to overcome. And so you start out with these 5, build a good foundation of knowledge, and then move on from there. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. I hope you found it informative, if not entertaining. Click subscribe if you haven't already. As always, leave some questions or comments down below, and I'll see you next time.